been an extremely difficult, frustrating situation. I have zero faith in TD.
BC business owner Paul Johnson is at the end of his rope after more than 4 months of trying to get fraud compensation from TD Bank. Back in July, Johnson unknowingly fell victim to what's known as a smishing scam, where fraudsters attempt to gain access to bank accounts via text.
So I received a text message from what I thought was TD, saying that there was a suspicious charge on my credit card.
Johnson called the number on the text. The person who answered said they were with TD's fraud department.
They had asked me the same questions that I get asked when I communicate with TD. What's the business name? Who else is a signer on the account? And then they asked to send me a one-time passcode,
Which he gave. Johnson says the fraudsters already knew much of his personal information, including the PIN for his bank account, without asking. The next day, he went to his branch and learned that his business accounts had been drained of more than $72,000.
it was shock. I completely thought I was talking to TD.
Getting the money back hasn't been easy. Johnson says TD has denied his fraud compensation claim, including his 3 appeals, saying in part that in verifying information and giving the one-time passcode, he violated his banking agreement.
If it involves a bank account or your debit account and some hackers or fraudsters are able to get access or your e-transfer, the chances of recovery, unfortunately, are very low.
Cybersecurity expert Ritesh Kotak says part of a bank's fraud investigation includes whether there may have been negligence on the customer's part.
Did you give up more information than you should have? Did you validate and verify? Were there opportunities to identify whether this was a fraud or not?
They're putting the responsibility on the customer to know better here.
Yeah, it seems that they're kind of shifting the blame.
Johnson claims he didn't act carelessly at all, that the scammers were so sophisticated in copying TD's typical authentication procedures, he believed them. In a statement to City News, a spokesperson for the bank declined to comment on the case, citing privacy, but said in part, quote, "We're very sorry to hear about Mr. Johnson's situation and understand it can be distressing to be a victim of fraud. I can confirm we completed a detailed investigation into this matter and shared our findings with Mr. Johnson." Johnson has now escalated his case to the highest level of appeal, which is with the Ombudsman for Banking Services and Investments. A decision has not yet been rendered. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.